Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. MP sets the screen for Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now here's Towns. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Edwards on the money from 12 feet away.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Johnson goes in. Kicks it out to MP. Driving the lane. And the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the rejection by Towns. Outside Russell. Towns, a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6. Russell with the bucket.
Gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me that a key for them tonight would be slowing down Karl Anthony Towns. Coach explained the way they can run the offense through him is a problem. Making him work at that end of the floor can give us an advantage late in the game. So hopefully, they will wear Karl Anthony Towns down tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Okogie, Murray with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
In the first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Good, that one on target from Roby.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
All right, fans, get on your feet. We got one question for you. Who wants to be Bang! Your Timberwolves.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Pass to Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
How about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Murray, the pass to Zeller. MP against Russell. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the basket by MP.
Boy, you look at him, he's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense.
Oh, here's Edwards. 33 points last game. Driving inside. Zeller grabs the board. San Antonio trailing here. MP passes to Roby, and he hits it to tie the game up.
The assist.
Roby's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Towns against Zeller. Russell kicks to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP passes to Murray. Back to MP. Murray right side. Over Russell. Murray, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by MP. Here's Russell. The shot misses. And the Spurs going the other way now. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Spurs passing it around to the inside. Towns against Zeller. Johnson outside. Baseline J on the way. Second chance shot. And Zeller with the lay-in.
With Zeller, you've got to get a body on him because if you don't, he's going to hurt you on the offensive glass.
Here's Towns. Down low. Here's Russell. And the shot falls short this time for San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. MP with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Rope. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. There's a screen. Inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Zubac is checked in for Towns. And Vanderbilt subbed in for McDaniels. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Cody Zeller. And Derek White subbed in for Murray. Outside Edwards. Zubac's the pass to Russell. Here's Johnson. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Edwards kicks to Russell. From 13, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
2 free throws coming up, and they call this.
Next eyes, ref, you know it's out when you see one.
Morris is checked in for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for D'Angelo Russell. The Spurs have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. The drive by MP. Missed inside.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Oh, here's Edwards. White with the defensive effort.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And then Johnson with the jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Timberwolves shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. San Antonio with the rebound, fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The drive by MP, and that one good. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the middle, and the rejection by MP. To the paint from 6 away. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Morris passes to McLaughlin. And contact out.
That's his second team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now here's Johnson. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Misses in close.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's White on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. 1:05 left in the first. Second chance effort, and it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 6 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. From past the arc, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Zubac, a screen on White. Edwards kicks to Morris. And he gets the whistle.
That's his first personal foul.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And that does it.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Minnesota. The 4 and the 5. It's McDaniels in town. Russell is out there with Morris, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge. And here's MP for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Inside. Roby can't hit. Minnesota leading by 3. And the pass to McLaughlin. Down low, hangs Towns, and easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Zubac with the screen for Edwards. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, White. The drive by MP. And they pick up 2. 18 points for MP.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Edwards passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Towns. Defense right on him. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Schellinger. Good. MP's got 20 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by MP. Towns the screen. Here's McLaughlin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 3rd time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Johnson, good. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Zubac. Johnson over to help. Zubac with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Vanderbilt. A rebound by the Spurs. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the drive, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Outside, Towns. And 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Back to White. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And another basket for San Antonio.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To end the run, and Towns finishes inside. 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:19 left in the first half. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
But you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's McLaughlin. Pocket 6. Towns, a screen on Johnson. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Another miss by Towns.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Edwards against White. Here's Rope. Back to Johnson. White setting the pick for Johnson. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Kick out to Towns. To the middle. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. MP looking around. Lets it go with the three. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs.
50, the Spurs, 58.
Has been everywhere.
Man, the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the floor for San Antonio, he is out there with her. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Roby in at the power forward position. Timberwolves trail by 8, and a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the 3 by Minnesota. And Zeller kicks to Johnson. With the block, and that's on bounce. He'll retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Will be the pass to MP. The wing jumper off target. So it's Minnesota now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Back to Towns, and stolen by Zeller. From 17 feet out, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 17 now.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's to Okogie, and stolen by Zeller. Now, here's MP. He's got 24. Pass to Roby. And here is Murray on the wing, Johnson. Here's Zeller. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Russell. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Murray, the pass to Zeller. Johnson outside. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Right wing. Here's Okogie, who's guarded by Johnson. Nailed from 3-point land. Towns has got 22 points.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
And they double up MP. Here's Roby, and the call.
That's his first personal foul.
Pass to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Spurs lead by 7. MP right side. And they double up MP. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Murray's got 5.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot from Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation. Towns
kicks to Russell. And again, Minnesota Minnesota will turn it over. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The pass to Murray. MP against Edwards. The feed to Zeller. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Zeller's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Russell feeling it out a bit. Towns a screen on Murray. Russell no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Russell against MP. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 12. Right side Russell. Over to the wing. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Really left alone that time. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistent. This will help take his game to the next level.
The drive by MP and the dunk by Zeller.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him, and he gets the bucket.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Here's Schellenga. Outside for Murray. Zeller setting the pick for Murray over Russell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 12. Edwards with it. Guarded by Murray. That one drops for him. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Here's Vassell. Elbow shot is on the way. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is...
Fans, the loudest section in preseason.
For Minnesota, Zubac is checked in for Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. And Morris subbed in for Josh Okogie. Spurs on defense. Edwards passes to Russell. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Zeller, a screen on Morris. Here's Primo. Zubac's defending. MP kicks to Moore. Just 4 to shoot. Zeller, a screen on Edwards. Here's Moore. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, you can't allow Zeller to get established like that. I mean, that kind of position, he's going to dunk it easily.
Russell with it. He's got 12. For the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this quarter.
Count the basket. Moore's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Russell against MP. Zubac with the screen for Russell. The 10-footer connects, the jumper drops. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
MP passes to Zeller. Over to the left wing. Passes it to MP. And he drives in. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 28.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Russell kicks to Zubac. Crosses over. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And stolen by Zeller. The drive by MP. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 30 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Timberwolves call timeout.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. The 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
San Antonio leading by 14. MP passes to Vassell. Puts it up from 7, and it's San Antonio with another.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Johnson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got 22.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Russell gets it to go.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's MP. Vassell, the pass to MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Towns, a screen on Murray. Russell kicks to Edwards. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Launches a 3, buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Vassell. MP sets the screen for Murray. Launches it. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How impressive was that shot from Murray? I mean, you make one on us, I'll come right back at you is what he's saying.
Hustle against Murray. Towns, a screen on Murray. Here's Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Murray against Russell. From the arc. Edwards. It's good. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
MP against Edwards. MP passes to Roby. Now, here's MP. He's guarded close. Murray, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And here's MP for three. Johnson attacking. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 24.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Kicks to MP. And there's the pass to Vassell. For three, Murray, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here's Russell. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Edwards, that's good.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
MP against Edwards. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely, and there it is for him. MP's got 37.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Russell finds Towns. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards against MP. Johnson surveying the floor. Vassell, the pass to Murray. Johnson outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Johnson can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, here's Edwards. Towns, no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. MP with a screen on Russell. Murray, good.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. And now 24 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Murray outside. Passes it to Johnson. And it's good for two. 26 points for Johnson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Russell against MP. Russell left side. Inside. Towns kicks to Russell. And stolen by MP. To the paint.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
their third straight make off an assist.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Edwards comes in for Towns, and Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
MP outside. Count it, good. MP's got 39.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Here's McLaughlin. He kicks it to Morris. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
MP passes to Primo. Here's Rope. MP outside. Walker in the corner. MP sets the screen for Walker, and Walker throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's McLaughlin. After the basket by San Antonio. With the drive, it's tipped.
You know, usually Zeller is a position defender, but when he's locked in, he can block some shots too.
Walker finds MP. Now here's Zeller. Kicks it out to MP. Down low. Here's Primo. No good on the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together, win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Primo with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Vanderbilt the pass to McLaughlin. Looking to end his cold spell, and foul on the
Captain's third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
That's the end of the game. Coach McLaughlin.